We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Trey Mancini has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one, looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. He's set, and the pitch. High and deep to center field. Meadows looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough. Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees held their opponent to just 2 hits as they blew out Baltimore 7-0. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 11 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. Aaron Sanchez got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, leading the Blue Jays past the A's 6-3. Paulo Orlando plated 3 runs on the day as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 5-2. The Cincinnati Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-6. The Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 2-0. The Seattle Mariners tossed a combined 1-hitter as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-1. Starlin Castro smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 4-2. The Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they got
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 34 is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Popped him up. Susak shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This is line to left. Mancini is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Caleb Joseph. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Caleb Joseph.
From the stretch. Swing and a rocket to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Corbin Joseph.
Into the box, Corbin Joseph. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Gomez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Drew Marshall.
Settling in now, Drew Boschel is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria has it. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gomez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The next 1-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Echeverria now, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Jesus Sucre.
Ready now, Jesus Sucre. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. For the current campaign, Sucre is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beach in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. He's got to hurry. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway.
Ruben Tejada.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So striding in, Chris Davis. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Smith is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Digging in now, Matt Duffy. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Popped him up. Number 78 is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Here it comes, 0-2. Down the third baseline. One out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike,
a swing by Crone, and it's hammered out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now batting, Sean Kazmir. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now, Caleb Joseph, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Corbin Joseph, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Kazmir heads for the plate. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Orioles lead one. We are still scoreless. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Richard Blyer is summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. Digging in and looking for more, Drew Marshall. He singled his last time up.
Drew Marshall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 78.
Stepping up to the plate, number 78. He was a double play victim last time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Gomez, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And quickly there are 2 away. Ready now for Baltimore. Ruben Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Prone over to his left, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Echeverria now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right side. Kazmir fields it cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jesus Sucre.
So stepping in, Jesus Sucre. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and two now.
Yep, 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby out.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Andrew Susak. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Line toward the alley in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Sean Kazmir. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Smith is there. Let's see if they test it. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in once again, Corbin Joseph. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Drew Boschel. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays nothing. Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Michael Gibbons is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
Duffy stands at second with no outs. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and we are once again tied in extra innings.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Zero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson. No balls and a strike to count. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And he takes strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Got him to go down swinging there. Daniel Robertson becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, hit a ball well off the plate.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are tied 2-2. Chaz Rowe gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Jake Bowers is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman.
From the stretch. Popped him up. Robertson waits on it. One down.
Jake Bowers.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, the pop-up to start the inning.
So digging in now, Ruben Tejada. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And that's off his leg on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
In now, Trey Mancini. Gomez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
The 0-1. Right side, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Up next for the Rays, Adeiny Echeverria. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Adeiny Echeverria.
I'm set with the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot down the line in left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers...
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Drew Boschel bats here with an 11-game hitting streak on the line. No hits yet, so a bit of pressure on him in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 78. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Drew Foschel. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Robertson is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Rays jumped out to